All right.
And now you got two people for the price of one.
Yes, how about that?
Okay, so let's get some of the important stuff taken care of here. Okay, so the stuff that we need to know about when you pass on is that your desk is where the will is at.
It's in the bottom drawer under, they'll be up, will.
Okay, and I assume Dave's the executor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think maybe you, well, I have to check and see.
I just assume that him be it, he's the big brother.
I do have a living will, and I carry that. I put that in there too, and I also, my doctor has a copy of it, and I have a copy, and I think that each one of you have one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have one in my purse too.
Okay.
And my keys are always on my desk, usually. And my policies with Investors Diversified, which is now Ameriprise, and that's in my desk over to the right where they put the typewriter, but I put my stuff in there.
Right, yeah.
That's where some of those, that's where those are. Then I have some with
Those like life insurance policies or annuities or what?
annuities and, well, whatever Kent.
Investments.
Yeah, investments. Those are all Ameriprise.
Okay.
And my Social Security, I suppose, is under Social Security.
And safety deposit boxes, do you have those just at one bank?
I
or-
just have that one in Edco, but I may just, I don't know, as I have too much important stuff in there, I'm going to
Okay.
check it out, and I may just clean that out and
Okay.
put it in my desk. I'll
Okay.
have to check about that.
Okay, so as far as anything out there that we'd have to,
Well, then there's
Get to-
Allstate. I have some policies with Allstate, and those are in my desk drawer under A.
Makes them
Those-
Allstate, there you
Those
go.
two are right there.
okay. Well, that's the main things I was thinking about. Oh, and you already made your funeral arrangements it's not Dunn's anymore, is it, or?
No.
Somebody
Well,
bought
they
them.
have theirs, but mine's,
Is that under F for funeral?
it might be, I'd have to check that for sure, and who, Brooke, I believe. Brooke is the funeral.
Okay.
And that, of course, I'm to be cremated.
Right.
But if Sue wanted to see me one more time before I was cremated, and so
Sure.
they do have that policy.
Right.
But I've talked to Brooke, and they're nice.
So that's all.
But I would like to have it, of course, in the church, I think.
At Grace, right? We'll find some nice picture there.
Yeah, I do have a picture
'Cause I know.
of me, I think, my last one, I just put, when we have our book, a directory at the church. I think I put it under my blotter, under my desk.
Oh, that'd be, okay.
I think that's where it is. If it isn't, yeah, I'm quite sure that's where it is.
Okay. And then, I know I've got a copy of your funeral, the celebration of life.
Yes.
About whatever, all the stuff you wanted.
And you may have to change that a bit,
Well, okay. We'll say a prayer and see if we can answer. Which we probably will, knowing you or Granddad Clinton.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. And then, and then your burial, of course, will be up in Fayette.
Yes,
Next to
yeah,
Dad.
yep,
And Mary Beth.
yeah.
Let's
And
see
that
here.
can be done whenever, whenever.
Sure. Okay. I think that's most of the things I can think of. Well, if we didn't get it covered, I'm sure you'll let Dave or I or Sue or know. Okay, so the thing I got to do is talk about my mom, which is easy to do
Yeah.
because I love her. So this is what I wrote up, and this is my little practice, and you get to hear it.
Yes.
As opposed to some people, most people, don't get to hear the nice things people say about you. You have to die. It's kind of like a author that become famous after they die, a painter, their works go up.
That's
So,
right.
Okay, let me tell you about my mom, our mom, your friend, June Clinton Rutt. Let's start with the name. She always told us she didn't have a middle name. How many people do you know that don't have a middle name? I I think she got along pretty well without one. And as we just found out on this tape, your mom didn't have a name.
No.
Lois didn't have a name.
Middle name.
Didn't have a middle name. DeWitt didn't have a middle name. He decided to put one in.
That's right.
But your mom figured that when you got married, your maiden name would become your middle name.
That's right.
Which, of course, it did. So there you go.
Mhm.
She had a few, my mom had a few Juneisms that she would impart to us in her family letters each week. Don't have a family letter in your family? Well, maybe in your family it's called a phone call, or maybe by now it's an email, like we changed to once Mom found the internet. Every week or couple weeks you could expect something in your mailbox which wasn't a bill or a flyer. It was about stuff. Those letters were good things. It was nice to take a break from your world and get reconnected with our brothers and sister and mother. A return letter was always appreciated but not expected. Mind you, if you were silent too long, you'd hear about it in a nice way. If you knew June, you know what I meant by that last phrase. Now let's get to Mom's sayings. Number 1, discipline. That was a word that could have many meanings and uses. It could be financial discipline or a more personal nature to make a choice in life and then stick to it to show what you're made of. It usually meant that she knew you were made of better stuff than what you were doing with your life, and it was Mom's way of saying, I know you can do it. You've just got to choose what you think is best and stick to it. As my college band director told us, pay your money and make your choice. The second piece of advice you'd get from Mom when you needed it was live within your means. This one might have been tied to the first one to really spell it out for you, or it could also stand alone to drive home the point that you don't have a money tree outside your front door, so you best start doing a better job of managing your limited resources to cover your expenses. I'm not sure where this one got its start, but I'm sure it might have been a seed planted by her dad, John D. Clinton. Now there was quite a man. Knowing him the way I did, I saw a lot of his smarts and determination in Mom. Granddad Clinton was a stickler for diaries, goals, and budgets. He kept good records of everything. I think this rubbed off on Mom. So when you were told to live within your means, it meant you should take a good look at the gifts God had given you and then decide where they were going to be used. And when they were all used up, you got no business spending any more. Because know what? You ain't got it. There's the short course to Mom. However, her real teaching came from her life. Yes, as you probably know, she was an elementary music teacher, and if you knew her, you knew that music was not only a big part of her life, it was her life. And this is a gift I'm glad she gave to us. It also came from her family, as her mom was a great musician. When Granddad took a church, they got Grandma Clinton as their choir director and organist. I'm sure there might have been some places where she didn't have to do it, but if your church is like most churches, you usually don't turn down an offer from someone to lead a choir or play the organ. They had quite the band in her family. Her sister Lois played the piano and clarinet. Her brother Dee played the trumpet, and Mom played the cello. And if you knew my granddad, you knew he played a mean kazoo. He always said that if the family needed money, his band could support him. So if you knew anything about my mom, it was music is life, and music is about life. We played it, we sang it, we enjoyed it. Mind you, we didn't all like the same kind, but it's just a part of our lives, like eating, sleeping, and breathing. I think Mom also liked most any kind of music. John liked the classical stuff. Dave Stereo played the popular stuff. Excuse us just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, she told a lot of stuff, good stuff last night, so it'll be fun. Okay, let's see here.
Where did you stop?
I think it was, oh yeah, this is the good stuff. Getting better. John liked to talk about music. John liked the classical stuff. Dave Stereo played the popular stuff that most people hear on the radio, which I might add made it pretty cool to share a room with him while he was in college. Being a 13-year-old boy and to have a college guy as your roommate was pretty neat. As my family has heard me say, it was cool, man. Sue also listened to the popular stuff, and when I hear the name Bobby Sherman, I think of no one other than my sister. She always sang a pretty good duet once she got her headphones on. Speaking of my sister, was that a train I just heard? Sorry, Sue, That's just a little family joke we have, and I think by now Sue knows that when we kid her, we're really saying, we love you. I'll get back to that love stuff later. As for me, I guess I missed a lot of the good music in the 70s growing up, as I liked to listen to lots of things from classical, drum and bugle corps, to Grandma Clinton's old records, to easy listening stuff. We all took piano lessons, and if you want to hear the best of us, see John. He's got a couple of pieces he learned at the University of Iowa as a music major, and they still sound pretty good every time he plays them. We all played instruments, and Mom always enjoyed at holidays when we put our brass quartet together and played. Dave on trumpet, Don on horn, John on tuba, and myself on trombone. Sue played alto sax and was also the featured singer of our family. Mom always sang in the choir, and when we moved to Des Moines, one of the things she looked forward to was playing in a bell choir. We didn't have one of those things when we moved to Des Moines in 1976 from Fayette up in northeast Iowa, so she was looking forward to that when we moved here to move into Granddad Clinton's house when he moved into Heather Manor. And as you might know, she did take over the bell choir director position and enjoyed that chance to share her love of music with her ding-a-lings, or I guess the correct term is Grace Chimers. She started that joy of music with everybody. She shared that joy of music with everybody. Whenever you tried to call her and she wasn't home, you probably had a good idea that somewhere in Des Moines there was a concert, and she had a friend, and they were attending it. It was usually free, too. Got to live within your means. Did I mention she was a great coupon clipper, too? She loved a good deal. I mean, really loved a good deal. I received a few of her good deals and also worn a few. They were certainly interesting, and you know what? They were a good deal. So as you could tell, music was and is a big part of our lives, and we learned to love it from our dad and mom. Our mom loved us. She also gave her love to others. It wasn't always something she said, but you knew it. You heard it in her soft alto voice, in her get well card she'd send you while you were at camp. You weren't necessarily sick, maybe homesick, but if she had some cards to use up, no sense in throwing them out, just send them to a few of your friends. Got to live within your means, you know. My sister was always telling us she loved you. She liked to hear it and get lots of hugs. That wasn't my mom's style. After Sue worked on her a bit, Mom started doing more hugs and kisses. But when we were growing up, I knew Mom loved me. I knew she loved my brothers and sisters. How'd we know? She had pancakes on Wednesday nights, hot dogs over the fireplace in our home in Fayette on Saturday nights, and on Sunday, it was help yourself night. I was so surprised when I found out that the Lord helps them who helps themselves wasn't in the Bible. I guess it was a paraphrase of Paul's words to the early churches that he didn't want to be a burden to them, so he always worked when he visited them, so that the gospel of Christ was the real message of their visits to the churches. Mom loved us because she made us blob cookies. I'm told the correct name for those are no-bake cookies, but around our house, they were blob cookies. As I said, Sue was always telling us, I love you, to which I tell her, you'll get over it. Well, as Sue knows, we didn't get over it, and we'll always carry our mom's love in our hearts. She loved us, and we knew it. You felt it when you came through the door. She'd have a list of things for you to do, but that was 'cause she loved you. Lists were also part of June. Make those lists and cross the items off as you do them. She, like my granddad, always had a project. I think that's what kept her young. Mom had many ways to let you know she loved you. Her letters, her music, her ice cream bars in the freezer. That's what my kids liked about Grandma's house. Mom loved you and you loved her. That was just a given. You could depend on it. Whether or not you had discipline or lived within your means, you had her love. Case closed. That's my view of my mom. I know you all had your own memories and treasuries of things that Mom meant to you. Keep those with you. They'll help your faith journey with Jesus. It was also given with Mom. You went to church. Both our grandfathers were ministers, so faith in God was also part of our life. When you lived with June in your life, you walked with God too. That was just part of the deal. On behalf of our family, we want to thank you for all the kindness and good stories you've shared with us and will share with us. We loved our mom, and we're glad she is also part of your life. So the next time you hum a tune, find yourself whistling, or singing a song, remember that up in heaven, my mom's singing in the angel choir. She's got a seat ready next to her for you to add your voice to God's praises. I hear there's also a bell ready for you in the bell choir. So get to work, friends. You know the plan. Discipline, live within your means. And Mom, we love you.
Very nice. You know, sitting here listening to read that brings brings back a memory.
Okay, here we are in apartment 412 in Wesley Acres in Wesley Central
Yes.
with my mom, and she's going to visually show us where things are, the important papers are that she had sent us in the note. So go ahead, from the top.
Okay, my will is over here.
And I'll zoom in.
Okay, that's under W. And I want to be a donor, and that's there.
And was that, that's also under W too?
Yes, that's under W.
Okay.
And my funeral arrangements are
Okay.
here.
All right.
And that's under W.
And that's all like, and it's the Cremation Society of Iowa, that's what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Brooks down,
Okay.
and then I keep this blue folder
There's a
in
blue
there
folder
too.
also in the W, okay.
And that's got an idea how I'd like to have my program for my memorial hour.
Your
And
celebration of life.
Yeah, and this is what I thought I would like to give to each person.
Oh, okay.
And on the back of it, I would like to have this that I've written about myself and what I've done.
Uh-huh.
And,
Kind of your obituary.
yeah, and this
Okay.
has any information. There's the picture of where I will be
Where you'd be
buried,
buried.
up in Fayette.
Right, next to Dad, yeah.
And that's just where,
Oh, that's your letter from the
Yeah.
Cremation Society. Okay, and then you said on the other side of that folder is DeWitt stuff.
yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, so W in the drawers. There you go.
that's the W. Then over here, oh, also in this drawer while we're here, this is where I have my,
In the very front of it,
these are another,
yellow folder or something.
yeah, these my annuities.
Oh,
These
okay.
are Allstate, two Allstates that I have,
Okay,
and they're there.
okay.
And,
And the contact information, everything's there?
yep,
Okay.
yep, that's what I do there.
Okay.
Okay, that takes care of that drawer.
Okay.
Over here,
And we come over to here.
here is, in this black folder, is my financial advisor. This is Ameriprise.
Okay,
That, and then the back here are the policies
okay,
of that. And then this has about my Drake,
okay,
Cref that I have.
okay,
And in the back, and also in this side of the door, is where I have my bills,
okay,
and my checks are back here that I use.
okay.
So that's that drawer.
Okay. Very good.
Now then,
We'll try not to slam our fingers. All right, right there. Okay. Yes.
okay, do we have anything else now?
There should be nothing else on the desk we need to worry about, right?
It's in the blue envelope, yeah.
Okay.
The book State Farm. My State Farm auto insurance policy is under S over here.
Okay. Makes sense.
Forgot about that. Now that's over here.
Okay.
State Farm. It's under here. And the
Okay.
license to my car,
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Car license and what do you call that?
Oh, your title and
The
stuff like
title.
that?
Yeah, the
Okay.
title. That's in
Very
there.
good.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. That's under State Farm. And then over here, my jewelry
Okay.
is,
I'll try and follow you
well,
best I can.
my purse.
Oh, yeah,
my-
your purse is
yeah,
usually down
my
there.
purse is down here. I'll usually keep it down here by the basket.
Yep.
And in it, I have all of my credit cards and stuff.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, John, what do we do with did you give me my,
Gave it back to you.
I must have put it in there. Yeah.
Good answer, John.
So, that's got my checkbook. and
Okay.
I think that's the main thing.
All right.
Over here is my,
We'll swing around ourselves around here. Yeah.
you know,
Going over there?
yeah.
Okay.
This is This is my PEO pin, and that just goes back. And then in my,
Here, do that one again, because I think I missed it
okay,
there.
this is my PEO pin.
Okay, got
and
it.
And it goes back,
Back to the PEO.
Yeah, PEO.
Okay.
And in here are Mom's beads that she gave me. And what else do I need? Anything else?
Yeah, was there anything else
I don't
that
think so.
we need to get to, or that you promised to somebody, or? Did you say you're?
Yeah.
And that goes to Sue?
Yes.
Okay. Here we're gonna try and get these pictures this time now. So just go through them there, Mom, and if you see pictures, just point them out and I'll try and zoom in on them, and you can point me out to who the different people are and stuff.
Well, this was Dad out in the park, and he was in Boston, and he was feeding the squirrels. And here he is in his study, and here he is on the roof, it says. Okay?
Okay?
When my dad was in college, they were in a chorus, and there were 4 of them, and they dressed as women. And here on their tour, and here he is dressed, and here he is over here in front of the fireplace. Now I'm not sure where that is, but this is out in Boston, and let's see. I don't know about those. And here he is. Here's Dad. They did something and they got married, and Dad was the lady. He got married.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. These were some of his professors. I don't know much about that.
Okay.
And this was where he said, I first preached. Now, I don't know where that is.
Okay.
And he says this is the Hunter Club over here, but this was what he looked like when he was preached. And he had his stiff collar and stuff. And let's see. I don't know anything about that one. And here he is.
Okay, now give it a shot. Anything you can see?
Well, yeah. This was Dad. Of course, he was in track, and he got a C blanket.
Okay, so that'd be Cornell.
That'd be Cornell.
Okay.
And over here, this is Mom, and she lived in Bowman Hall, and that was her.
I didn't quite focus on. There we go. Now I got her. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay. Here's another one. This is Mother when she was in college.
Okay.
And this is her dresser that she had. I remember going to their bedroom, and this was the dresser they had. And I think that went to David.
You mean like their bedroom, like in Fayette or something, or what?
This was Mom's bedroom
In college.
Yeah.
But then you said you remember going in to see it, so you saw it at like, say, in their regular bedroom?
Yeah,
Okay.
in their bedroom in Cornell. I mean, in Conrad.
In Conrad, okay.
Conrad.
Okay.
Yeah. We slept in the room where Grandma and Aunt Romy lived.
Oh, okay. Oh, when you go to visit the grandparents?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, and here's Mom and Dad at Mom's house in Conrad.
Okay, I gotcha.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is my great-grandmother, Helfer.
Let me back up just a little bit here.
Okay.
getting her there. Let's see here. Which one was Helfer?
This is Grandma Help. This is my great grandma.
Oh, right up there. Sorry, I had the
And
wrong
this
picture.
this is Dad's this is his grandmother. But this is Grandma Helfer that I knew. And then this lady over here
Okay, I got you.
was Aunt Ollie, and she and Grandma Helfer lived together in Cedar Rapids.
Okay. And that's the place you wish you knew where they lived, but you don't.
I don't know.
Okay,
And
got it.
here's Dad.
Hold on, I got you. Okay, yeah.
Here's Dad
Okay,
and his grandmother,
Gotcha.
Grandma Helfer.
okay.
So,
Okay, hold on here.
all right.
Cameraman had to move around here. Okay, now go ahead.
Well, let's see.
Anything else?
Only from Orange Lake, Iowa. Oh, this was Hampton Church, where Granddad, my dad, used to go across the street over here from and the courthouse was over here, and he would mow the courthouse lawn.
Okay.
And that was their church in Hampton. Oh, now this is my mother. She's the banker's daughter.
Okay.
That was Mom. And this is Mrs. J.W. Clinton. I did not know her.
That one right there?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I got the wrong picture. This one.
Well, this is
So
my...
JW.
Yeah, that's J.W.
Okay, and this
and
one
this
is?
my grandmother. That was my dad's mother.
Which one?
May Virginia DeWitt Clinton.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
That-
your grandmother, right?
That was
okay.
my grandmother Clinton.
Okay.
And here she is. She liked dogs. And they usually had a dog.
Oh, I don't get the right picture. Okay. Oh, okay, there's Mary Virginia with a dog. Okay.
Yeah. And then this was the picture I remember of Grandpa Clinton, which was my dad's.
Right, of DeWitt.
And here was the desk that we had down in the basement,
Sure, yeah.
you know. And this is one of those.
Because that's a roll top desk, right?
Yeah, it's a roll top
Yep.
desk.
Okay.
And DeWitt, you know, painted it.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Okay.
I wonder if that's DeWitt. I don't know. Well, this is Grandpa Giles right here.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's Grandpa Giles. That's my mother's father. And
Okay.
here's my mother's mother, Edna. This is Edna.
I'm getting there. Now, which one's Edna?
Edna.
The one on the right there?
Yes.
Okay.
uh-huh. I don't know who that
So
is.
is that Edna Gould?
No, she's Edna Giles.
She's Edna Giles.
She was Edna Gould.
And then she married.
She married Grandfather
Edna Giles.
Giles.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So, and here is Edna
Okay.
and Grandpa,
Okay.
and then little Hillis came along.
Oh, okay, right. Which is Grandma Clinton's brother.
No, Grandma Clinton's brother, Hillis.
Okay, right.
Yep. And that's just Mom
Which one?
right here. That's Mom with the wheelbarrow.
Okay, I'm about there. Okay, now I'm with you. Okay, go
And
ahead.
this is Dad with little Hillis.
Oh, okay, I got out of focus. Hold on. Okay, all right.
And here is Dad working with his lawnmower.
Lawnmower, okay.
Yep, I don't know who that is, so we won't say anything.
All right.
And I don't know this people. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I sure don't. And in here, of course, someplace, there's Dad, but Grandpa...
So you suppose he was like some of the ones in his graduating class or something at Boston, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. But here was Dad. And I don't know...
Where's Granddad?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
there he is right there.
Granddad
Yep.
Clinton. But I don't know if
Who all
this
these other people is.
might have been in theology.
Sure.
I bet it was. In Boston.
There's some more little ovals.
hmm
Okay.
This must have maybe been in the...
Boston, maybe.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Oh, it says Robinson Chapel.
I
Yeah.
bet that's Robinson Chapel in where he went to get his seminary work.
Right, right.
Let's see. I don't know if you need to go here.
Okay.
I don't know about that either.
Okay.
There's Charge.
So yeah, a lot of these pictures are.
There's Grandma.
There's,
Well, that's, I think this is when they were on their honeymoon because
sure.
it says introducing Mrs. John D. Clinton. Yeah, she was on, that was where they were.
oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, they
Yeah.
came back to,
Let me get that. Yeah.
yeah, oh,
Yeah. There you go. They're
Yeah.
looking pretty stylish there.
yes. And here they are, of course, when they were on the boats going someplace on their honeymoon. I know that.
There you go.
That must be some of it too. But
Okay.
I don't know what. Well, this was, of course, Niagara Falls. They went to
Okay.
Niagara Falls.
Okay.
There they are. The maid of the night. Well, here's Mom and Dad. I don't know where they were, but I know it was on their honeymoon.
Okay.
This must be scout camp stuff.
Okay.
This is Mom and Dad in their swimming. This is them in their outfits as they went swimming. How about that?
I should say,
I tell ya.
always the outdoors people.
Uh-huh. No more.
Now where are we at here?
That was out. Uh-oh. That was out wash day when Mom got married, and I think that was out in Boston.
Okay.
And here, this was when Mom was going to have Lois.
Oh.
And that's the bath, and that's the thing, the bath. They put their clothes in, the little baby clothes.
Okay.
I remember seeing that. And when Dad was out in getting his seminary to earn extra money, he worked for a grocery store, and this is the way he delivered groceries.
On a horse cart there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then let's see. This was at the parsonage. Oops. And let's see.
Brass beds here, and there's.
There's Dad
Yep.
and Mom. They had their own bed.
Yes.
Good night.
Very good.
Now this is Dad. See, he was born October, so this would be right, in 92. This is Dad.
Okay, Grand Clinton. Okay. That's a good chat.
And this is his mother, of course, Grandma Clinton,
May, Virginia with John.
Dad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, this well, I know that was Granddad Clinton, and this was Grandma, so this must have been
Willard and John?
John, yeah.
Which one's which, though, I wonder?
Well, this must be Willard because
Okay.
he was older.
He was older? Okay.
But he sure looked like a girl to me. It's almost 2 years. Now this was Dad when he was 2.
Okay.
Boy, look at that outfit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that.
Now that's Granddad. Now was that me? I guess it was. That was him at 4 years. And here, now this is Willard, I know. Because that was, I remember him. Willard and Dad.
So Willard's which one?
He's the
The one sitting there?
Yeah, and this was
Dad's and
John.
Granddad's up there. Okay,
They
got
call
it.
her brotherly love.
Okay.
Tintype. The tintype age, 5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know who these two girls were.
Okay.
But of course, this is John,
Okay.
my dad,
Okay.
and this is Willard.
His brother.
You know. And here they are as a family.
We're growing up now.
Yeah. Granddad, Willard, John, and Grandma.
Okay.
And here they are again, 10 years old. Look at that, they had the same suit. Here they are, 12 years old. Dad's quite tall. 12 years and 3 inches tall. And here they are again. Oh my, look at they both had their hair parted in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
14, the jewelry age. He had a heart on.
Oh, that's a good picture, Granddad.
Yeah, the choir had their pictures taken. 16 years. Look at that wavy hair.
Mm-hmm.
The high school graduate, 17. Look at that collar.
Mm-hmm. Nice and starched.
Now here was, every time they'd have their picture taken, they'd always have one boy would be at the end. They'd always have want to see who would be at the end, a little bit taller.
Okay.
It was always like that. Yeah, see now Willard is at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Dad's in the middle. Here's the Cornell freshman.
Okay.
Here they are again. What a year of college did for the boys. Look at those outfits. When the Glee Club sang, they wore those outfits. And here's the junior, he was a junior annual at 19.
Okay.
My land. And then, see, Dad is at the end now.
Mm-hmm.
And he played football in college.
Hold on.
He was an end.
Okay, gotcha.
How
Of
about
course,
that?
he's a track guy, so
Yes,
he'd
then,
have some speed, yeah.
yeah, here was track captain, 1914.
It was a very good year, I'm sure.
Yes, and then at 21, he graduated. Boy,
Okay.
what a good-looking fella. They both graduated, both of them at the same time. Evidently, they both have the... Then he went to Boston Theology
Hold on, I'm still getting focused here.
at 23.
Okay, that's pretty good, I guess.
He always did look young, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Here he was out in front of their church, evidently back in the East. And here they are when they got married,
Okay.
June 21st, 1916. How about that? Now this is John W. Clinton, I think.
Okay. So Granddad's granddad.
Yeah, and I don't know who this is. Of course, this is Dad.
Well, I'm assuming that would be some sort of relation to him. Is that his wife, maybe? I don't know.
I suppose.
Okay. And there's Granddad.
Yeah, from Boston University.
Okay.
Here comes Lois,
Okay, very good.
1918.
Okay.
And here comes DeWitt,
Okay.
Christmas 1920. Here's another picture of them.
Okay.
And here is Dad, Mom, DeWitt, and Lois.
Okay.
Here's DeWitt and Lois.
Okay.
Lois and DeWitt again.
Oh, I didn't get that one. Hold on. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Here I come. This is June. With Sister Lois and Brother D.
Okay.
And here they are. This was in Fayette. DeWitt, Dad, Mom, June, and Lois. How about that? Schilling-Law took these pictures. He had a portrait. We went to that place and had our pictures taken. This is another one of the family.
Okay.
And here's Lois. I remember she's in high school.
Okay.
Mom made that dress and she made this dress.
Okay.
And she made her dress. Here we are again. Now Mom made our dresses in Fayette. And there they are. They're getting a little more mature. And here's Grandma and Granny Clinton.
Okay. So May, Virginia, and DeWitt.
Yeah, May, Virginia, and DeWitt.
Nice picture of those two together.
Yes, it is.
Usually I'm used to seeing DeWitt in his rocking chair.
Yeah. And of course that's...
Much more modern pictures there.
Yes. That was taken by the man in...
Stover.
Yeah, Stover.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
here's-
there's that best picture of Grandma Clinton.
Yeah, that's a good picture, Grandma. And here was Dad when he got his Doctor of Divinity in from Upper Iowa.
Up Iowa, okay.
Now this was he was a Clinton, I think, but I don't know which one.
Okay.
I don't know. There we go.
That's that one.
I first saw her with gray hair. I don't think she ever had gray hair.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mom out at the Palisades when they were at Cornell.
I'm getting it. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there's a nice picture. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we always had Pal Day, as they called it. This is Mom.
Yeah, she's definitely in Cornell, yeah.
Yeah. In the beginning, there was a date, and the date was October 2nd, 19...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So maybe their first date together, huh?
Evidently. Wow.
Now, is that Lillian then?
Yeah, that's Grandma again. See
That's
how...
kind of a hard one to see there.
Yeah, it is. But she, she was the banker's daughter, and she had a fur muff. And,
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is.
That's the banker's daughter, too?
Yes. That was Summer. That was out at the Pal, too.
Okay.
And this was Grandma.
Okay.
I think that was in Bowman Hall, where she lived, and I also did. Look at that hat.
She's the banker's daughter.
Oh.
Oh, on a
And
swing.
see, and when they went out to the Pal, and here she is playing billiards.
That's hard to believe.
Oh, yes.
Now we know.
Yeah, and there she is with her pretty hat.
Mm-hmm.
And there they
Well, it's a
are.
nice picture of the two of them.
Yeah, they were sitting on the steps someplace. That was their corner.
Come on in.
And this, the pep club picnic.
Mm-hmm.
And there, of course, is...
That's a nice one.
That was another one,
Yep.
Granddad.
Yep.
Here was Mom in front of Bowman Hall. And I lived in that same hall.
Okay.
Yeah. And this was when Mom gave her piano recital,
Mm-hmm.
and she dressed up as, I don't know, maybe Mom and Dad did that, a special at one
Yes,
of their...
that sounds like something Granddad Clinton might think up.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
And
there's the
this-
banker's daughter again.
Yes, there's the banker's daughter. Look at her white shoes and
Mhm.
her beautiful hat. And here they are
Mm-hmm.
on a summer afternoon. How about that? And then they went on a ride. And, oh, this was her piano recital.
Oh, yeah, and it's Lillian Giles, yeah.
Oh, yeah, William Giles. And here this is
So now she would have graduated with just a Bachelor of Music kind of thing? Is that,
Bachelor of Public School.
oh, that's what Grandma Clinton graduated with? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that picture used to be in our house for a long time. A lot of musicians,
Okay.
Mozart and so forth. That might have been
I really
her.
like that picture.
Huh?
I really like that picture.
Yeah, that one was in her room at college.
So now piano would have been her main instrument though,
Yes,
right? Yeah,
yep,
okay.
Piano. And she played violin in the orchestra.
Okay.
Here's her house in Guile, in Conrad.
Oh, in Conrad?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
very
was,
good.
Yeah, that was decorated for
Mm-hmm.
4th of July. Here's Mom.
We're on our last book.
Oh.
Oh, is this The Graduates?
Yeah, here she graduated from
Hold on, I'm still kind
college.
of focusing there. That's the best I can do, I guess. Okay, yep.
And the end. I suppose this was different pictures of her.
Mm-hmm.
Here they are back at the house.
The house at Conrad?
Yeah, Conrad. I remember that.
That front porch there.
Oh, that was.
Yep. Okay, it's recording.
Okay, cool. Okay. Now I want you sit over there, Mom.
Do you want it recording?
Over here, Mom.
Do I want it recording?
Not yet. No.
Oh.
Part. This is a little speech about Mom, and not everybody gets to hear the nice words that people say about them when they're gone, so this is her chance to hear nice things said about her when she can hear them.
Aww.
Okay, this is what you guys will hear at her honor hour.
Yeah.
So, let me tell you about my mom, our mom, your friend, June Clinton Rutt. Let's start with the name. She always told us that she didn't have a middle name. How many people do you know that don't have a middle name? I think she got along pretty well without one. She had a few Juneisms that she would impart to us in her family letters each week. Don't have a family letter in your family? Well, maybe in your family it's called a phone call, or maybe by now it's an email, like we changed to once Mom found the internet. Every week or a couple of weeks you could expect something in your mailbox which wasn't a bill or a flyer. It was a letter about stuff. Those letters were good things. It was nice to take a break from your world and get reconnected with our brothers and sister and mother. A return letter was always appreciated, but not expected. Mind you, if you were silent too long, you'd hear about it, in a nice way. If you knew June, you knew what I meant by that last phrase. Now let's get to Mom's sayings. Number 1, discipline. That was a word that could have many meanings and uses. It could be financial discipline or a more personal nature, to make a choice in life and then stick to it to show what you're made of. It usually meant that she knew you were made of better stuff than you were doing with your life. It was Mom's way of saying, I know you can do it. You've just got to choose what you think is best and stick to it. As my college band director told us, pay your money and make your choice. The second piece of advice you'd get from Mom when you needed it was live within your means. This one might have been tied to the first one to really spell it out for you, or it could also stand alone to drive home the point that you don't have a money tree outside your front door, so you best start doing a better job of managing your limited resources.